In this video we are taking a look at these, the ALTRA Lone Peak number 7. What is up guys, and welcome to a world's first. We have on the channel a pair of shoes from ALTRA. Yes, you guys have been asking and I thought it was about time we delivered. Okay, so for disclaimer purposes, the shoe was sent to me by the guys at ALTRA. Thanks very much, ALTRA. I'm not getting paid for it. There's no script. You'll see that as we go through the video. Yeah, I'm not getting compensated in terms of money. I can say anything I like as usual. And yeah, that's probably about it really. I think that's all you need to know. But yeah, obviously the shoes were sent to me for the purpose of review. But I'm going to say anything I want. Okay, right, so ALTRA, outro, however you say it, let me know in the comments how I should be saying it. Zero drop, so no heel offset, it's the same here as it is here. I've been interested to test these shoes, the trail shoes in particular, on the channel. I don't know whether you're aware, but I try and get up to some of the sort of light trails where I live, where I can. I tend to do that more on like a Sunday, if I can get up there. But yeah, so the light trails can like compacted paths, grass, sort of gravelly trail paths, a little bit of woods and stuff like that. So my trails are not hardcore in any shape or form, which is why I was very interested in trying this. Okay, so let's do stats and features. £135 for the Lone Peak 7. We've got a updated outsole, including some new lug work on the heel and at the forefoot. I've got no idea in terms of depth. I've seen 3.5 to 4 mils in terms of the depth of the outsole. We've got the Ego Max midsole, I believe, and I wrote it down somewhere, 25 mil stack apparently. Again, not confirmed. 320 grams, UK 9.5 fits true to size. We've got obviously that natural feel fit in terms of the shoe shape. I don't know if you've seen that. So they're obviously promoting ALTRA, this natural running style and fit of the shoe. What else do you need to know? We've got a nice lockdown. We've got a heel clip apparently that's been added. I did not have the first version, so I can't say anything about that. We've got this new upper which has been redesigned, less overlays and less stitching. They've also removed some of the drainage apparently in the forefoot. What else? I think that's about it in terms of the stats and features that I've been able to find. Okay, so the natural running experience, how was it for me? Well, I really liked the wide toe box in the shoe. I really liked that actually. And I liked that ground connection that I got from the shoe. I'll come on to it a little bit more. But I really liked, firstly, the, yeah, that natural foot position, if it's probably the wrong words, but it just felt, yeah, it just felt great actually. There's not a lot of stack here, 25 mil, but I really like the sort of low feeling, back to basics, yeah, natural feeling of the shoe. And I like that when I'm on trails. I want to feel the ground underneath me. I want to feel what I've got underneath me. If you go to the opposite end of the spectrum and you've got like a Trabuco Max 2 from ASICS, it's the complete opposite end. Now I love that shoe as well. Oh, sorry, the Trabuco Max 1. We've not had 2 yet come in. But the max stack of the trail shoe, and then you go to this is just a really nice feeling shoe, and you can feel that ground connection underneath you. Now this Ego Max midsole was softer than I thought it would be, to be honest with you. It softened up the ride a little bit. It's still a firmer ride, but then again I go back to what I'm saying. You know, I like that sort of more natural feeling with this shoe for the work I've been doing. Again, I'll come on to that in just a sec. So this review has taken a lot longer to put out than I expected because I've not really had that much time to get up into the trails, and I didn't want to put any, obviously, the reviews out until I'd done enough miles in my head to be able to compute where I am with the shoe. I could have rushed out a video, you know, after a couple of runs or whatever, but I really wanted to put a little bit more miles into this to try and really understand what was going on here. And I think I have actually. I think I've got it. I think it's, for me, right, it's just a great alternative to my other trail shoes. If I want to run buds up on the fields, which can get a little bit slippery, a bit lumpy, now we do go through, you know, some woodland and stuff like that, and some compacted trails and things like that, this is a great shoe to run in. It's really, it's a really, like, as again, I keep saying it, but natural feeling. And I like the fact that I can feel the ground underneath me for those shorter runs. Now I wouldn't wear this for anything over 6 miles on the trails. I think I'd get beaten up and spat out the other end. Now that's not having to go ALTRA, because I think there's other shoes in their lineup that probably suit better, but again, for the purpose for me to sort of stick it on, run up the fields at the back, if I want to, yeah, maybe run buds or just get 3 or 4 miles up there because I don't want to go down the river and things like that, then this is where it works. So I've really enjoyed this Lone Peak 7 actually as a change to the norm, and I think that's the key to this. Obviously this design, you know, is not for everyone, and the low feel of it, and that it might not be for everyone, but I've actually enjoyed the experience. I've enjoyed the change. I've enjoyed that, you know, back to basics feel of the shoe, and I would really encourage you to look at the Ultra shoes if you are, you know, tired or beaten up for all these high stack soft and carbon plated shoes and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm kind of surprised by it. I've got to be honest with you. Really enjoyed it on the traily stuff that I do. And again, I'm not no trail runner. In fact, I'm a bad trail runner. I don't, as I said, I don't do anything major up there. But you know, when I get off terrain, and I've run them down the Canal Toe Pass, and they're great with the lug pattern. It's grippy enough for me, and the stuff I'm doing, I don't need overkill in terms of, you know, lug patterns and lug depth and all this sort of stuff, rock plates and things like that. Yeah, they're nice, but I don't need them for the, you know, the daily or day-to-day trail stuff that I do. So yeah, I would really recommend having a look at it. I think £135 is definitely worth a look. So thanks very much to the guys at Ultra. I really enjoyed it, and I'd recommend having a look at it.